Alrighty. The next day after the incident at the docks, you meet back up in Shane's family grocer's back room, the usual place you've been meeting at during this investigation. You come in to see Shane and Lay sipping tea, Lay bandaged up around his waist. They stare at each other. Looks like they just got done arguing. They both turn to you as soon as they notice you. Shane says, "Oh, hey guys, morning." Lay stands up and winces. Shane looks shocked at his brother's pain. Lay then grimaces and holds out a hand. Thank you guys, you saved my life last night. If it weren't for you guys, I'd be fish food right now.
Damn straight. You would be.
Question, why do you and your brother have different accents?
Because I was in a gang for 5 years and he wasn't, so I have that gang accent.
Yes, of course, the gang dialect.
You know how it is. Anyway, Lay sits on the table. So the Beast. Oh, by the way, I hear you guys have been calling him by his real name. That's not a good thing to do. I hear that if you keep saying his name, he will actually see you, and then he can actually spy on you. I don't know if that's confirmed, but we try to avoid it anyway in the Kung Tao tongue, so we just call him the Beast, and we call his gang
You're
the
talking
Beast.
about Ling Fu, though, right?
Yup.
To say the least, we're talking about the Beast. Oh, no, his rhyming's infecting. His ability to rhyme. Look, my rhyme even knocked off Reginald's mustache.
Lay turns to Shane just to be like, what's with the rhyming thing? I don't know. They keep saying it. I don't know.
I only know one thing about Lang Fu. Is that we shouldn't say his name, and that he rhymes.
The Beast from the East. Oh no!
So the Beast will most likely move to a new location now that his relationship with the Kung Tao Tong is Fubar. We need to strike their lair now before he slips away and murders all of us from the shadows. I'm sure he's going to wipe out all the Kung Tao now that we've fucked up in his eyes. I can't remember what I told you last night before I blacked out, but I know that they're where the entrance to their hideout is. There's a little alleyway next to the Church of Chen Su. You guys know that spot I hear? We have to gear up and get in there to stop the Beast once and for all. Shane sits forward. We nothing, Dee Dee. You're staying right here to rest up that wound. And then Lay turns back to Shane. I have to do this, Shane. You guys won't even get past the front door without my connections. Plus, you all probably want some weapons and gear, don't you? Shane protests, I have my shotgun.
I've got it handled.
Lay interjects, that won't be enough. You all saw those monsters. We're gonna need some serious firepower. I know a guy named Foo Dog who can hook us up. Shane,
I got 2 fireworks and a katana.
Yeah, that'll
more than enough.
That'll be swell. We're gonna need more firepower.
Excuse me, sir, Mr. Kung Tao Tong. If that is your real name, indeed.
It is not.
It is not. But sir, I am a university professor. I'm not exactly a green beret. I'm not exactly cut out for fighting. Unless I could read someone to death, I think I'm rather useless.
I think pretty much anybody who has a nice giant gun in their hands could probably pull a trigger at something in front of them, right? I think you'll do fine, nerd.
Lewis, don't sell yourself short. We're all pretty useless.
He's got you there.
We're a great band of losers, Lewis.
I mean, Reginald and Mr. Everett are quite adventurous and adventuring.
I wasn't talking about myself.
Maybe I
mention me, by the way.
You have 1 leg, sir.
I have 2 legs. One sucks.
I'm just saying that maybe I would be better utilized not there.
No, we're gonna want as much firepower as humanly possible, even if it's not that great. You'll be fine with us, buddy. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. Shane looks angry, and after a moment, he backs off. He's like, "Fine, I'll grab my shotgun, and I'll let you know. Let me know what you guys all want to do." And he storms out the front door to get the truck ready. And then Lay looks a bit sad at his brother's disapproval, and he turns to the group. Well, what you boys think? Want to go get some guns and go beast hunting? So right now,
I'd like to go home.
So now you all have some time to do some quick last-minute preparations. So you can go to Food Dogs to get some weapons, or you can do anything else that you can think of, or you can just skip Food Dogs and go straight to the lair if you'd like. But up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some guns. I'd like some guns, please.
I'm gonna buy a bazooka and maybe a tank.
I'd like to buy one nuclear bomb, please.
Thank you.
We don't even have those yet. It's the 20s.
I'd like to invent the atom bomb.
Yeah.
All right. Lee leads you to a large statue of a food dog. Its twin guards the other side of the dirt street. Sitting next to the statue is a very small, old Chinese man with a really old-looking Chow Chow dog lazily sitting next to him. His old Chow Chow dog.
Nice.
It's so fluffy. Anyway, he smiles with a wide grin as he sees you approach. Welcome! Have you all come to see the famous Whispering Dog of Chinatown? Revel in his... He fixes his glasses and notices Lee is with you. Oh, Lee, how's your day been? Did you all win? Win what? The old man looks suspiciously at the rest of the group. Oh, don't worry, they're cool. The old man leans in. Seems like your friends at the Kung Tao Tong were gearing up for a war. Stopped by late last night and stocked up. Nearly bought my whole stock. Good day for Food Dog. He smiles with a wider grin. That can't be good. Lei turns back to the group. Looks like the Kung Tao Tong are going to get revenge on the beast for the dog patch bust. Actually, that can probably work in our favor. He turns back to the old man. Can we get some stuff, Food Dog? Absolutely. Food Dog smiles and hits the gigantic statue of the Food Dog next to him. You hear a click. The old man shakily stands up and waves you all over to the back of the statue's base. A crack now open in it. Food Dog pulls open a secret door, revealing a small room that was once full of guns, but now only has maybe one large gun for each of you and some ammunition. Everyone roll a credit score.
I passed.
I passed.
failed.
Okay. He says,
2 pass, 2 fail.
I'll give you a discount considering you're friends with Lee. He smiles to Lee and winks, but Lee reacts a little strangely to it. Lewis, roll psychology for that.
Absolutely. Oh, pretty good. 30. And I have 35. I passed.
Okay, it looks like Lee now owes Food Dog a favor, it seems. You can now each buy one large gun. So, the guns that he has in stock, so each of you can buy one of these. Remember the Call of Cthulhu, just if you pass or fail credit scores, you just buy things. You don't have to, like, keep track of money or anything like that. But, so each of you can get one of these, but the guns he has in stock are, he has 2 Tommy guns, 2 rifles, 2 shotguns, 1 Magnum. You can all each get one. And then he also still has that dog that he mentioned.
Which one when I pull the trigger, will I most likely hit with? Fires many things.
That will probably be the Tommy gun.
It's a shotgun. Don't try and
I'd like to meet this Tommy and learn about his devices.
Oh, I can show him to you if you give me 25 cents.
25 cents!
That's highway robbery.
Highway robbery, that's only like a third of a steak.
Was anyone curious about the Whispering Dog in the meantime, while you guys figure out what guns you want?
I pet the dog.
Food Dog perks up almost as if he's practices. Ah, yes! Revel in the mystical wonders of the ancient Chinese Whispering Dog. Some say that if you pay him 25 cents
Shut up.
and listen really closely,
I'm petting the dog.
he will whisper your future to you.
Nope. Just pet the dog.
Just in case.
Me and Lewis should take rifles because they're long range and we can't move super great because he's old and I got a bum leg, so we could stay back and shoot from a distance. But
I'm just gonna stand there and people are gonna throw guns at me and I'll take whatever anyone tells me to.
well, you can disagree with me, and then give
No, he doesn't know anything about guns.
a shotgun. Yeah,
I'm very good with an elephant gun, though. Like,
exactly. A shotgun is like an elephant gun, and then give
I have an
Everett
elephant gun. I mean,
a Tommy gun because he's just gonna go crazy.
Right.
Okay, that works. Everybody write down the guns that they got then.
Yeah.
Interesting form of engineering. He's just examining it. He's looking down the barrel.
Jeez.
I like push it. I push it and I say, "Keep your booger hook off the shoot switch." Pointing at the floor, please.
The last time I did that, I couldn't walk for weeks.
Foo Dog's just no one wants to pay 25 cents to hear their future from the whispering dog? No? Okay.
If this is as a scientific investment, I would like to pay said dog to see what results may inquire. I heard the dog also speaks in metaphors only.
Metaphors? Yeah, yes! You have heard true, good traveler. Lay in the background just kind of keeps...
I've heard that the dog only speaks in haikus.
And yeah,
the dog is the ultimate weapon.
The only thing to counteract the rhymes.
Lay in the background just kind of shakes his head. So wait, are you going to give 25 cents to hear your future from the whispering dog?
And I go, hip, puppy.
The dog lays still. Ah, get closer, my friend. Get closer, Foo Dog says to you. Are you gonna lean right in there?
I'm gonna try and put it in its mouth.
As you get close, get close, the dog sneezes and then wakes up from its nap. And then it licks its nose, and then it lays its head back down on the ground and goes back to sleep. Ah, well, it's not a guaranteed thing. No refunds.
I knew it. That dog can't even speak English.
Hold on. I think the best method here is to try again. I would like to pay 25 cents.
Ah, yes, try again.
I think, no, you have to insert it.
Please don't insert things into my dog.
Insert it where, Lewis? Lewis, where?
Well, there. I tried the front hole.
Don't insert things into my dog, please.
I'm with you entirely. Okay.
Anatomically speaking.
The dog just sits there. As you get close, the dog perks its head up, and it just kind of looks around, and then it just makes like a... and then it lays on its back, wanting belly rubs.
Then you shove the quarter up its ass.
That's crazy.
Roll strength. Anyway, are you guys done with Foo Dogs? You got your weapons, you got your money taken.
For the record,
wait,
we
so
have
I'm not getting a
bullets
fortune
for these
told?
guns.
Yes, you got like basically one cartridge of bullets, so you don't have like enough to go crazy, but you like have a good amount of bullets to kind of take on things.
Can we go to like a general store?
Yeah, that's a thing. So you guys are gonna leave Foo Dogs? Okay.
So
As you're leaving Foo Dogs, everybody who's good at listening, roll listen check.
I am. Excellent. That's my best stat.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
I'm good at it too. I'm a powerful listener.
Man, no problem.
I'm not
I rolled
good
a
at it, so I'm
53, but I have a listening of 85.
At a 60, I get 66.
So, as you guys are
I
leaving...
got 66 too, and I failed.
Weird.
As you guys are leaving Foo Dogs, you can hear someone else's voice very faintly whisper, "Oh, jeez, thank God they're gone." Anyway, we go on to...
Dog?
It was the dog. That was my dumb thing I added. So, would you guys just like to go to the church now?
Well, we got our guns. Let's go to church.
Oh boy.
That's how they do it in Idaho.
Jesus. Alrighty. On your way to the church, Shane drives past a burned-down laundromat. Whoops.
That place sucked.
Yep. As you turn the corner, the street appears to be covered in a thick fog. The sounds of violence heard within. It looks like a gang war has broken out in the streets. The Kung Tao Tong seem to be enacting their revenge on the Lang Fu, and the cultists are fighting back not only with guns and stabs, but also with other mystical attacks. Everybody roll for sanity as you're getting out of the truck and just seeing this insanity.
I wanted mystical attacks. So I was trying to get with Lewis.
I passed.
What is it?
Whatever your sanity is.
Sanity.
So 11.
Oh god, no, I didn't pass.
I passed.
Okay, if you didn't pass, you take 1 sanity damage.
No.
You see men being picked up into the air by nothing, only to be crushed by some invisible force and dropped like crumpled newspaper. The shadows of large beasts can be seen in the fog, throwing gangsters around like they're nothing. "Hey, that's the guy who killed Giyop!" yells one of the Kung Tao you met at the church. He points a gun at Reginald and takes a shot. Roll a dodge check, Reginald. Remember that guy you shot in the forehead? He has a name now. He has a name and friends.
Passed. Oh, half my dex alone. Yeah, I passed.
You passed? Okay, so you dodge, you manage to see him lift up the gun, and as he's lifting up the gun, you jump out of the way, and he takes a shot, and then a Koi Deep one emerges from the fog and sideswipes the Kung Tao Tong member. So it just, he's raises the gun, takes a shot, and then just, as this thing kind of takes him out from the side. Slashing him in half with ease. Then it lunges for Reginald, but before it manages to reach them, a truck sidelines it, sending it sprawling back into the fog. "Hey there, good looking!" yells Ramel as he steps out of the Pinkerton police truck. A large squad of Pinkerton agents with Tommy guns and blackjacks rushes into the fray. Lay asks, "Who called the goon squad?" And Shane looks a little shy. Lay looks pissed, but then says, "No time to be mad, we gotta get inside." "You babies go on ahead, let us motherfuckers work. Put some bass in that walk," Ramel says as he hoists a rather large Tommy gun up. "Good luck, and don't fuck it up," he yells as he joins his fellow agents in the chaos. Okay, so once the group, basically you're on the street covered in just fog and chaos and people shooting other people and magic being thrown around, and the church is basically right in front of you. So as you get close to the Church of Chensu, instead of going inside through you hang around to the back, and there's an alleyway off to the chute. There's a door all the way at the back of the alley. And Lay mentions there's a secret knock to get in, but there's probably beast agents on the other side. So I can do the secret knock. I know how to get in, but we should probably have a plan for any guards that are on the other side. What do you think we should do?
Shoot them.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. How about, do you guys want to wait next to the door and...
We'll stand a little bit behind, just aim at it, you open, we shoot.
All right. I like the way this guy works. Shane looks a little just he's nervous about it because his brother's basically bait in this situation. But,
I have a different solution.
Oh, lay it on me.
He's not even gonna. He's just gonna do it. He's not even gonna tell. He's gonna open up the kerosene. He's gonna start to pour it right along the door, so it goes underneath the door.
Oh, this is a good idea.
And he lights it.
So you just hear
I'm gonna stay aiming though.
So kerosene doesn't explode too terribly much. You just hear you see the fire kind of light up in front of the door. And then it kind of you can kind of hear it on the other side of the door, and you hear a couple the Lang Fu guys on the inside just go, what the fuck is that? And then they open the door and they're patting the fire off of their legs.
Yeah, as soon as they open.
Yeah, shoot him I just come down with my shovel at the side of the door.
Okay, so you shot him, Reginald. Yeah. Roll shoot check. Whatever the
firearms.
Yeah.
Firearms rifle. Yeah, passed by a lot.
Oh man, so one of them immediately gets taken out by Reginald's gun. And then, Lewis, you said you hit the other one with a shovel?
Yeah, I did.
All right,
well, I don't know if I hit him.
Roll fighting brawl.
Fighting brawl. Not great, boys. Not great. Ooh, 22 out of 25. Nice. I hit him.
You clock him upside the head and he falls back and his cloak's immediately set ablaze. So both of them are just kind of simmering and stuff. And Lay just goes, "All right, not how I would have thought we would have done it, but it worked. Good job, nerd." And he pats Lewis on the back.
Ow.
Take 3 damage. Alrighty. So, inside the room where the 2 guards were is an empty concrete square room with a staircase that at the end that leads downward. Built into the staircase is a concrete ramp that leads downwards, probably for shipments to slide down easier. So basically it's just a small empty room with a staircase going down. Lay kind of turns to everybody and goes, "I unfortunately don't really know what's on the other side of this door, so I can't... I'm here for firepower support and maybe emotional support." You descend some stairs and then there's a metal door at the end.
Why don't you listen to the other side? Good but
I'll do that. I'll put my ear to the door.
All right. Roll listen check.
Listen, check. 85, baby. Nice, 78. I passed.
Nice. You hear nothing on the other side of the door. It's as if that room is empty.
All right, I kick it.
You kick it open?
Which leg?
The good one.
The good one.
Or the bad one.
Suddenly, you
It's
all,
like a rock anyway. It's just a log of a leg.
as the door swings open, you suddenly smell an assault of herbs. The room inside is full of is a small hall filled with bamboo vases shaped like fish with incense burning in every single one of them. In the center of the room is a bronze statue of the symbol of Lang Fu, and at the end of the hall is another metal door.
We should burn everything in here.
we have any more
We could just kill forward if we wanted.
So we
I think everything.
Are there any signs or anything like that, or things written down, or languages that?
No, just it looks just kind of like a weird ceremonial room with a cool statue of a symbol in the middle of the room. What does
the beast look like?
It's just that Chinese symbol that Everett drew for Shane back in the beginning. Just a symbol. Like, it's not like a figure, it's just like an actual symbol.
Can I make a check, like a natural world check, to see what the room's used for, or check?
Yeah, you probably could.
37. If it's a natural world check, I passed. If it's an occult check, I failed.
I would say natural world check. This room seems to have some sort of religious intonation, but because this cult is like hidden and not really well known, and this is your first exposure to it, you can't truly tell beyond the fact that it just seems like a religious room what this room would be used for.
Can I
Also-
kick over one of the fish things?
Yeah, if you wanted to. It screams a little bit.
I knew it. I actually kind of figured. These are tied. I think these affect those horrible things outside.
Sure.
What screams?
Lay is like kind of looking around the room, and he's like starting to cough a little bit because of the smell of the herbs. What? Oh, I think we gotta get out of this room, guys. This smell is really starting to get to me. Shane,
just frankincense.
Shane kind of looks around the room and he's like, why do I know what these are? I can't remember right now.
It's cannabis.
It might... No, it's worse than that, I think. I can't remember.
It's opium.
Lewis's
know
head
it
begins
well.
to itch.
Yeah.
And you start to scratch, and you scratch, and you keep scratching, and you keep scratching until your entire head is scratched away, and a giant praying mantis head sprouts from it. You then snap out of it, and your head is fully intact. But you can't seem to move. You seem to be wrapped in webbing? And from the darkness above descends a gigantic tarantula. A tarantula you recognize, Lewis. It's your pet Samuel!
Samuel! Yes! Come to daddy, Samuel!
Lay starts to kind of take one knee, because he can't stand the smell of the room anymore, and then he completely passes out face down. Wink sees several projectors shown onto the walls around the room, surrounding you. Each one is playing a video of a car rushing straight towards the camera. Until each of them reaches the camera, and then suddenly burst out of the video, black and white film grain still on them as they rush around and drive in circles around you. Suddenly all the cars leave and another projector displays directly in front of Wink. On it is an animation of a giant turtle, in the same vein as Gertie the dinosaur. The turtle eats a tree just like in the original animation, but then it looks at Wink, and then the screen turns red and the cartoon turtle starts to look menacing as it lunges towards you.
Jesus Christ.
Reginald.
I'm tripping balls right now.
Reginald.
I wish they gave an Oscar for cinematography.
This deserves an award.
Reginald, you see one ostrich. And then every time you turn, you see a new ostrich. And then another ostrich. Until suddenly you're surrounded by ostriches.
No! And they're all wearing your mustache!
And they're all wearing... You start shooting wildly. Everett.
Not again!
Everett, you think every corner of the room is hiding cannibals that are dripping with Smitty's blood. Occasionally you see Smitty's head, his eyes are missing, and his spinal cord is attached to him and it's peeking around from corners and then ducking away as soon as you look at it.
Smitty, you look awful.
And then suddenly, as you walk forward a little bit, Smitty's head drops directly in front of you, and it stares directly into your eyes.
No, Smitty, you're ugly.
You're ugly, I can't believe it. Suddenly the visions bear down on all of you, and there's a sharp pain and then darkness. And then you hear, I see you.